it going, guys? Welcome back to USF1. I am Brandon, and today we have the Baku Grand Prix race preview, otherwise known as the European Grand Prix, only because, Azerbaijan, you guys haven't noticed from a map. It is kind of like Turkey, and it straddles both Europe and Asia. Therefore, it's basically like a political thing, tourist kind of thing, trying to decide to make Azerbaijan a European destination rather than an Eastern destination. It is kind of interesting just because it is theoretically the fastest street circuit, just because of that start-finish straight is so long that they basically top speed, like they top out their speed for about like 30 to 40 seconds, which is insane. Think of a car going full bore for that long. But yeah, guys, before I even talk about the circuit, I actually want to tell you, actually this is a brand new hat. I know it looks exactly like the same as my other one, but as you can see, it got kind of tore up. 2 weekends ago, I took my daughter go-karting in a double-seater. A couple of my friends saw on Facebook. Yeah, while overtaking people, because the double carts are kind of faster than the single carts. I guess I didn't fasten my hat tight enough, and it blew off and it got ran over like twice, so I had to replace it. But I was quite mad. I wasn't mad at, couldn't be mad at the people that hit it. They were right behind me. I just overtook them. They hit it, and there's someone spun out and turned 4 or 5 or something like that. And yeah, the overseers couldn't get to it in time. Can't really be mad at any of it. It's just unfortunate that it happened. But yeah, brand new hat, old hat. Yeah, kind of mad. Shit happens. On we go. Baku. All right, 20 corners. It is about 6.006 kilometers long in length. The lap wise, so which in other terms is about 3.8 miles long. They will be going around the track 51 times, so they end up covering around 191 miles. In kilometers would be 306.306 kilometers. The 3 tire compounds will be the medium softs and super softs. No ultra softs this round, and definitely no hards this round. Well, you never see the hards being used anyway, except for maybe by Sauber or something. But yep, mediums, softs, and super softs for Nico Rosberg. Took pole and the race win for last year, and the one and only time that Baku was raced. And yeah, it goes anti-clockwise. It should be a very, very interesting race. I hope it's to be honest, I'm kind of dreading this race just due to, well, 1, too many 90-degree corners, and 2, not very much overtaking opportunities. And last year, we didn't see any overtakes besides some pit lane passes. So kind of like the same problem that we have kind of this year. I really hope it doesn't turn into another procession like it did last year. I'm going to be honest, I fell asleep last year during this Grand Prix because it was raining and such, and it was kind of boring. But it was, as a driver, I assume that this track is actually kind of cool. But, as a spectator, this track isn't necessarily the best. So my predictions for Baku will be as follows. Whoever gets pole through the one time that we ran it, whoever got pole won it, and I assume is going to be kind of similar situation this time around. So I'm thinking that the Mercedes still has some pace, has the overall top speed for this track. So I'm going to say that Mercedes, Lewis Hamilton, is going to take pole. Sebastian Vettel is going to take his Ferrari to the max and qualify second, but he will drop down behind Bottas. But Bottas will be qualifying P3. I just don't think he's going to have the the pace on qualifying to outduel Lewis and Sebastian. So he will qualify P3, and Kimi will come in P4, followed by both Red Bulls, Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen. My guess is Max Verstappen will be P4 and Daniel Ricciardo will be P5. We'll see if they can, make that Red Bull even stronger. I'm sure Max will want to finish the race, so I'm sure he's hoping for some car reliability, since he didn't get any last race. So we will, we will see. But in other news, those are my top 5 predictions. We will see at least for qualifying. We will see if those actually come into fruition. I'm usually wrong with these predictions, and I'm the first one to admit that I'm wrong. So I'm really not, too bothered with my predictions. But in other news, Honda has said that McLaren will be receiving an update for their engine this in Baku, but they also have been saying this for a couple, basically all season. And McLaren, just their situation just isn't getting any better. I will be doing a video probably next week or so about some of the rumors that are going around, who and what what car manufacturers may be entering Formula One. I'm not going to be talking about driver rumors because that's getting really old really fast. Because every single week since Australia, there's been talks about rumors of Carlos Sainz, Sergio Perez, Nico Hulkenberg, Julian Palmer, Stoffel Van Dorn, Fernando Alonso, Daniel Ricciardo, Max Verstappen, either team switches. They either been talking about car switches or team switches or their situation at said team. It's just getting really old really fast. There hasn't really seen any real newsworthy stories. It's just a bunch of authors making some speculations on some said quotes that they heard weeks back or so, and it's getting really old really fast. I'm not even gonna bother commenting on it because it's getting really old, and I might just make one big video to talk about what exactly like the rumor mill kind of videos. But in real news, something actually happened. Sauber fired their team boss Manisha. That's unfortunate for her. She did basically save Sauber's ass in 2012 when they hired her. They got both cars on the podium at one point in time. Well, in the points at one point in time in 2012, and the car just hasn't been competitive since then. But you can't really blame her for that. It has definitely been due to some of their financial issues, and without Marcus Ericsson, that team would be dead too, because his sponsors basically own a lot of Sauber, if not all of it. So she is fired. We don't know who is going to be replacing her in for Baku, but it should be, they'll have to find someone quick because you can't just run a team without a team principal or a race engineer or anything like race manager or anything like that. So you're gonna need something, and I'm sure they're gonna find someone really quick, or they're just gonna go poach someone. But we will see, guys. Who do you guys think? Who's gonna win the Baku Grand Prix, or the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, or the European Grand Prix? I want to say, you guys already know my prediction. I want to hear yours. And if you guys are new around here, feel free to slap that, to hit that subscribe button and that little bell to know, so you are one of the first ones to know when I post a new video. And as always, guys, make sure you slap that like button. It's kind of like leaving a tip. I really appreciate it. It put a smile on my face. I do have to say, yeah, very ugly smile, I know. That's why I don't smile much. I would have to say that, I actually have been, I haven't been very good at YouTube recently, but I have hit over 6,000 views total. I know in the world of YouTube, that is, minuscule, especially since like 100,000 views on one video is only about $20 worth. Obviously, I'm not making any money or anything like that from this. So, yeah, guys, I would really appreciate the shares or anything like that to help grow this. And, I'll probably upload more if I start seeing more traffic going around. But, yeah, my bad for being like the worst YouTuber ever. And, I've just been busy. It's summer started, so a lot of things happen. Just excuses. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I will see you at the end of the Baku Grand Prix for my race reaction. But until then, guys, take care and peace.